Alright, welcome back. We're on to part 2 of the realism series. The first thing I made was the 1911. So here it is. Big improvement from before compared to the last 1911 in the unrealism series. So this took a lot more work. It took several class periods actually because I didn't have enough free time to make it. But these take a hell of a long time to make. Another thing is this is the Battlefield version. The what was it, Battlefield 3, where the slide is this color. So I based it off that. It's pretty much the modern one, but it's got the classic style beaver tail. I don't really know what it's called, and it's missing the right side safety, which I've done to my own gun, the Novak. Took off the right side safety, and most of them have 3-hole triggers. My personal favorite, and yeah. So this was the first go at the 1911, the first realism series pistol, and I think it turned out beautifully. Take a closer look. You can see I put the lines here and the all the shapes of the gun. Yeah, so this series for the 1911 turned out is one of my favorites, and it turned out really nicely. And I reskinned this model in particular many times, so we're gonna see a lot of different versions of this 1911. Next, we have the Monserrano. This one is based off Emil Monserrano. He like robbed a bank or something, and my friend really likes him, so I just made a series of him. Nothing really changed, just silver. Monserrano Custom with Dragon Scale Pearl grips came out pretty shitty. This wasn't easy to make either, but you'll see in the future they get much better. Monserrano two tone. Apparently it's fixed. I don't know what I did to it, what I fixed, but yeah, this two tone. I like this one a lot. Just a solid gunmetal gray color. Looks nice. These don't have hammers, and I'll show you why. Because of this thing here is what gives the slide that shape. So when you need to make round shapes, what I usually do is I put the crescent moon. Where is it? Pretty sure they call it crescent moon. They just call it moon. So you pick the moon, and you want to shape it out to make your round cuts. Let me delete this moon. You shape it out to make your round cuts. There's a lot of different ways you could shape the moons, and once I have them the way I want, I just color them white. Now, the reason this doesn't have a hammer is because the layering of the moon and the slide are combined. So you would select them both, and you would go into formatting, and you would group them. So right now they're grouped, and most of the things on the slide are grouped. I try to group the low receiver and the slide in separate grouping, so it makes editing them again difficult. So just color them white, and that's how I do most shapes like that that are hard to make, because I couldn't really make the slide that shape. So that means I can't have a trigger, but a hammer. But there are other series with hammers. So that is how I make some of the shapes. Like what is? Actually, don't know why that's there, but try to find them. I think that was a custom made cut in the frame. Oh yeah. I don't know what that is. But yeah, these were not hard to make. These take a ton of shapes to make. Yeah, so the 1911 series, one of my favorites. I really like it. And I got a ton of reskins because they were just so well to make. Here we got the striker model, the 45, like I showed. Striker. Now what I did with this was a green laser, new trigger, right side safety, fiber optics, the writing scope. Uh, what is this called? The groove grips and extended mag. Let's take a closer look. So in cursive, striker 45. The laser has like a switch and the screw. There's my own made up trigger that I made. What's down here? The right side safety. I don't know what that blue thing is right there. I don't know. Extended mag with the holes in it. Fiber optics in green, and then just a made up scope, completely made up. And the mount is also made up as well. So that is the first striker model for the 1911. And the second striker model is a bit insane. It's crazy. It's Hitman based, and there's a lot of crazy stuff. I put my first hammer on there, but it has to be cocked, and they end up pretty small every time. Uh, like a Raffica style foregrip on the trigger guard, laser and a light, and what is this, custom made wiring, compensator, fiber optics, red dot. Wrote 45 ACP on the barrel, put screws, and I put the Hitman symbol, which I had to make myself, and I put it on the grip. I even wrote warning. Hold on, let me get even closer. Put warning, don't direct beam into eyes, can cause injury to eyes. This is based on a laser actually, but I thought that it looked cooler on the light. Probably same goes on shine a light in the eye is what they would say. So this one, yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, I wrote something on the frame. Let's check it out. Can't really see it. I don't remember. Made in the USA. Yeah. So some of them actually have trademarks on them. I don't know if this one does. No, that has nothing. So we're going down. Let's see. Trying to find in like the particular order where the quality starts to improve. Let's take a look at the G36 model. Well, the G36 like K. Got the trademark wrong on this one. So this is the full length G36. I took my time with the body. It didn't turn out amazing. It was pretty hard to make, and I just threw this carrying handle scope on it. Didn't try to edit that too well. Take a closer look at the gun. I think. Oh yeah, I didn't. But yeah, it's pretty dark. But there's a silver model, so you can see more details on the G36. I got the switch, the logo. Yeah, you can't really see the details in black, but some of it I think was customly shaped. I don't really like the G36 ones. I don't like the way they came out. Here's the chrome one. You can see the detail. This one's a bit cartoonish. Put a silencer on it. Put the real trades based on my silencer. And I don't know. I just don't think they came out too well. These are like I said I think before. The realism series are based on pictures from the internet that I just looked at and kept switching back and forth and making sure all the details went well. 1911. Here's the pimped 1911. This one's pretty really. What am I saying? This one's pretty cool. So what I did was place the front side with a diamond, gold plated it, put pimp arms, new serrations, custom trigger, the pimped grip, and I'll go over this. This is a stock one. Thinking formatting. Here's how you fill in shapes. This will come in handy in the future. Texturing, and then I went to this. So that's what I did. Another thing you can do is once you got the thing down, you come in here and start messing with it. Change the colors, change the shapes of the picture. That'll come in handy in the other ones. And then the gold ring spiked knuckles. And these are custom made spikes on the rings, and I thought this was just really cool. It turned out really well. And it's P1911 for Pimp 1911. What else we got? Oh, I forgot to show the Pimp Berg and the Unrealism series. Here's the silverballer from Hitman for the 1911 reskin. I put that thing on the top of the slide. Wrote silverballer. Right side safety. The Hitman. I don't know what kind of trigger that is, but that kind of trigger. I didn't do the Hitman thing on the grip, but I did put the grooves on it. Now, to write on guns is tricky at first. So what you do is you insert. Where'd it go? I'm not used to this version of Word. You would draw a text box. Let's say you just write in it, like you'd write anything really. When you go to put on the gun, it's a white box. So this took a lot of messing around at first. What I figured out doing is just put no fill, gets rid of the color, and then no outline. Now you can put it anywhere on the 1911. And that's how I do it. On this one, I actually had to color it. So what I should have done was just go no fill. And that is how you write on these. That's how you write on them. So what's next? There's more 1911 reskins, but the newer ones just get really nice. Here's one of the examples of a newer one. This is a Tokyo Marui Dream Gun, pretty much. I'm not gonna go over what this series is yet, but this is the Tokyo Marui version of that series with the carbon fiber grip. I'll show that in the next video, I think. And new sights. This is kind of a sneak peek of the other series. I'm not gonna show it just yet. And then here's a joke. Crappy ass WeTech. It's pretty much what happens with WeTechs. Gas comes out, barrel breaks, BB falls out the barrel. You know, that's WeTech. It's crap, and they're always clunking. If you want to know how to make things look broken, this is this. And then you just color it white. So if I wanted to break the slide, oh, that didn't work. There we go. See, broken slide on the WeTech. So you can break anything once you've done that. What else do we have? The Beretta ARX-160 series. This was pretty hard to make, and I'm not pleased with the way they turned out. Mostly because the front is just really fat, and I couldn't get it to look right no matter what I did. This is Beretta ARX series. I got the trades down pretty well. This one got crunched. I think it says made in, yeah, that stuff got cut out. But I did get the bowl and everything, the shapes all down, but just the way it came out to me, I just hated the way it looked. So this is Beretta ARX-60. What is this? I mean 360. Here's the gold version. I did not. This is not pimp, so I didn't fix the trademarks on this one. So you can get a look at all the detail I had to do, which was pretty frustrating to do on this one. It wasn't easy. Well, I got G36 Masada. I just thought taking off the carrying handle made it look like a Masada pretty much. The Pimp ARX-160 changed to the Pimp 360. And I put the purple Pimp stuff. See here, you can see how much detail went into making just the grip itself. And gold plated diamond sights. And Pimp 360. Pimp arms of Hoodtown. Pretty stupid. LA made in Compton. So that was the Pimp ARX-160. What do we got? I'm trying to go in order of what I remember making them, because the quality improves with each gun. I think this would be next. The Sphinx 3000. This one got messed up. The trademarks were cooler. They got screwed up. I think I have a picture of this with the thing not looking crappy. Sneak peek. Right there, you missed. Oh, hold on. Well, that's an idea of what the Sphinx used to look like with the cool writing on it. So the Sphinx 3000 series actually turned out really well. I put made in Switzerland right here. Got cut off though. So made in Switzerland Sphinx got the trademarks in the right spot, down the grip, and I think they have special individual serial numbers. The selectors took a lot of work to make. That's a custom made hammer, I think. Yeah, that's a custom made shape, so that's custom hammer. And I think the front side's fiber optic, not glowing, but this is the unshiny version. So let's get looking at the good ones. Here we have the shiny version. See the crescent moons here, I just turned them shiny. Then the back strap, certain parts that would catch the light, I made shiny, and the slide itself. And usually I do my guns on the right side. This one just happened to be on the left, so there's no ejection port, but I did put one. And this is like a rounded edged rectangle that I just dropped here and made the ejection port visible from the left. We got the gold plated Sphinx This one's really badass. The carbon fiber Sphinx. So this is I don't know if this is the first carbon fiber one I made. To put your own textures in there, your own pictures. You can put literally a picture on your gun if you want, but the way you do this is you click on your image, format, picture, and I made a special folder just for this. So I have stuff like waffle, pearl, dragon scale, certain types of metal like vinyl, gold, wood. You'll see wood on the 8K series, and then the carbon fiber. So you would just select the carbon fiber. For this example, I want to pick something cool. Yeah, well, let's just pick golf ball. So golf ball, and you get golf ball. It looks pretty bad, but you can go into format and change it, make it look artistic, change the color pretty much. Just go crazy with it. But that is how you get carbon fiber, and it is difficult to make certain things like this grip completely one pattern without them going different places because it's made out of several parts. So yeah, it's pretty difficult to do, but that is how you put like any texture you want right onto it. And I get using that a lot more in the future. So here's the black two-tone. This is my favorite Sphinx, the two-tone one. Then the blackout, the tactical silencer and extended mag. Thought that one was alright. And camo. This camo is available in the already in Word. The camo is available, and I just recolored it, I think. Alright, so that was the Sphinx series. What's next? The Thompson's pretty advanced. I'm not ready for the Thompson Sphinx. Okay, I think I covered them all. I think it's Thompson time. Alright, so the Thompson one I did. This first go with wood, I think. Or I don't know if the AK came before this, but this is the first go with wood. This is the M1A1. I think the barrel's custom. Yeah, the barrel's customly shaped. And I forgot the screw right here. This one turned out kind of okay in my opinion. The stock was a bitch to make. There's a ton of parts in the stock. And that was an actual curve I had to make. There's no crescent moon there. So the stock was not easy to make. Neither was the pistol grip. That was hard. I think this is completely custom made. Yeah, it looks like it because it's all one piece. But it was a bitch to make. Auto Orange Corporation, Thompson, M1A1. Real trademark, except I put born in the USA instead of made, based on the Bruce Springsteen song that I like to joke about. And that is the Thompson. I think that was semi-hard to make. What else do we got for the Thompson? We have the Blackout Thompson. The Golden Thompson. That one looks pretty cool. I like this. You can see all the switches and buttons, the locking mechanism. The Thompson came out pretty well. Green navy. No, not green navy. The green camo that it came with the program. Navy. Like navy. What is it? The camo. Chrome came out nice based on the King Arms Thompsons. It's the chrome and gold based on that. Except they don't have chrome and gold mags. The Pimp came out pretty cool. It was Pimp Ordnance Corporation. I think this is LeBron's. P1A1, born in the Bronx. And golden front side. Kind of a crappy rendition of the Tommy gun grip. I think I just put this grip and put it right up there. It's supposed to be a drum mag. There's a winding thing here in the rings. And the Pimp pattern. Oh, yeah, that one's alright, I guess. These are cool. The Thompson pistol. So this is like a Thompson pistol version. Took off the stock, shortened the mag, shortened the barrel. Thompson pistol. Trades are the same. The sniper mod. This one's cool. So turn the stock into the grip, kind of like an M14. Move the trigger guard, put a bigger mag. I think a fatter barrel. And just crappy scope I threw on there. Trades actually ended up staying the same. Probably should have made some fun with it. No scope, seems more World War II. This is actually pretty cool. I'm surprised no one's ever made something to look like this, where the trigger is right in front of the stock, so that's cool. I had fun with the Thompson. Here's like a Sten version of it, like the what is it, British Sten, whatever it's called. Yeah, that's alright. I don't care for this too much. And I think that's it. So this was I think part one of the realism series. So we're gonna get into the really really good guns, and I'm gonna stop the recording so I don't go over my 10-minute mark. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun making these. They take a ton of time. Some of these I just ended up doing at home, and the newest ones are all home based. They get more and more custom. You get actual shapes. No, not shapes. You get actual like texturing, like real ones in there, and I'll show more on that. And that was it for now.